Hi. Okay, so first vlog in like a month, maybe? Yeah, month and a half. I'll say a month and a half because that's about how long it's been, like 6 or 7 weeks. As you guys have probably noticed if you watched all my other videos or at least seen the uploads, I was working through some footage and I was just like, by July, I realized, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to record anything else until all of this is dealt with because it was starting to feel overwhelming. But yeah, I've gotten into a routine, into a groove, and I'm ready to start recording again. So what has happened in the month of July since then? Well, first, my following on Instagram doubled. And the reason I mention that first is because it affects everything else. Because once that doubled, then it was just like everything else kind of has to grow with it, or I was forced to grow quickly with it. And a lot of the projects that I had on the back burner came to the forefront. One of those being Patreon. I launched my Patreon somewhat like a soft launch, nothing like super official. Maybe I'll put out the video for my Patreon before this vlog comes out. We'll find out. I had a lot of time in my friends' pool, the same friends that basically I've expanded my quarantine bubble to include some of my best friends, and that's who I've been hanging out with pretty much all summer. I'm working on a batch of pre-orders and I made my spreadsheet, already started that downstairs in the basement. I did a wholesale order with a bee company. They're pretty cool. I'll add their information in the details. I bought a lot of plants. Yeah, so that hasn't changed. I bought a lot of plants. My garden's doing a-okay. Pretty sure my lemon tree is dead, but I figured I will leave it outside and there in the same spot until frost. So like by September, October, if nothing happens, then I will compost it, sadly. But yeah, so blueberries have grown and have been eaten, so now there's a net over that. And my watermelon plant is growing a lot and I'm getting a lot of tomatoes. Oh yeah, and I got my hair braided. Duh. My mom was like, hey, I really want to braid hair before I go back to work. Do you want your hair braided? And I was like, yes. How could I say no to a free hairstyle? So my hair has been braided for like the past 4 weeks. I will probably keep these braids in my hair, even though they're like getting really fuzzy. I will probably keep these in for at least another 2 weeks. Oh yeah. Oh, also, was preparing for the Renaissance Fair. Now that's canceled. So, anywhoosies, excited to be vlogging again. And today, I'm going to my friend's pool again. What's today? Today's Wednesday. It's lunchtime. Made myself a matcha latte because it's my current obsession. Last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, Redbubble had come up in conversation, so I was just like, let me see what mine looks like right now. And I was just like, oh yeah, I can get a mask with some of my art, and I decided to give it a look over and sort of update some stuff. And to be honest, I've never really ordered any of my own things on Redbubble, even though I've had one for like over a decade. So I was just like, I should order some things and see what they look like. One of the first things I ordered was this little notebook just to see like what kind of quality is it. And it's not bad. It's clearly like some kind of cardstock for the cover. The lines, you can either choose lines or a grid. And the paper's fine. Oops, sorry Moose. Things are slipping off my lap. And it came in a cardboard mailer. And let's see, is everything coming from the same location? But it came in 3 different packages, which made me think, oh, are the things made in 3 different places? But no, they're all in San Francisco, so I'm not sure why 3 different packages, but whatever. Not the greatest. But the notebook came in this. And then the next thing I got were 2 masks, and that came in this guy. And then the t-shirt I got came in this, or tank top. So I had 3 different packages. I got really excited, then I realized, oh, it's all still just one Redbubble order. I also got 2 masks, one with my art and one that just looked cute. And it's really basic. It's a thin fabric. You can tell that there's 2 pieces of fabric. That's how it fits. Real basic. I think the sides, I'd like to just tack it so it stays like that. As I'm learning with buying a bunch of masks and having to wear them a lot, they're all different. And not all masks are created equal, even if they're like, yeah, one size fits all. Not true. So I've modified a bunch of masks to fit my face better, whether they were handmade or factory made. I tend to modify all of them just a little bit. And the other one, if I remember the artist, or I can put the link to their stuff, but I just wanted something cute and purple. And yeah, so that's cute. It's just Game Over and 1UP, and it just has a bunch of consoles on it, game controllers and stuff. Thought that was cute. More masks, because I've been really wearing the same one over and over, which is this one my husband got for me, because he's like, all you do is play Animal Crossing. But it's cute. This one fits a little bit better, and it's through threadless. So maybe I might upload my things onto threadless. Ordered 2 masks from Redbubble, that notebook, and then this tank top. I'm so excited about it. Okay, like seeing my painting on a shirt like this is so weird. I really love it though. It's hanging up in my dining room, the painting, and it's my favorite one that I've done in a long time. And I did this painting around the same time as I did that painting, and I don't want to sell either of them, but I bought more canvases to get back into like acrylic painting versus just like quick watercolor or Posca paint sketches. But I just haven't sat down and done it. So I don't know, hopefully soon I'll be able to do that. So the front is a chiffon fabric, and then the back is like cotton, just a cotton. It says cold wash only, don't tumble dry, don't bleach, don't slap pandas. And I got an extra large because I'm plus size, like normally a 14 or a 16, definitely for my bottom half. My top half, it varies. Usually get a large or extra large. And then sometimes 2XL, because that's the way clothes work for women. But I think this will fit fine. I guess I can try it on. Maybe later. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, and I'm really excited about the quality, and just like make sure that the things that I'm promoting, even though like I'm not the one making it, it's just like really cool. And like the print quality is so nice. Like you can see my brush strokes and the canvas texture, which used to bother me that you could see canvas texture, but now I'm like come to appreciate it as like, oh, it's the traditional art, and like seeing little signs of the traditional art versus like a clean edit or clean digital. Someone's honking outside and I don't know what for. Excuse the mess. My office has managed to actually stay fairly clean except for like this area right behind me. I also wanted to open this with you guys. It's another Bailey J package. I really love watching her vlog, and I like that she comes out with more than one a week, because that's what I have on when I'm working all day, is vlogs, YouTube videos, Critical Role, podcasts, stuff like that. Oops, one more side. But I learn a lot through watching other people's vlogs, and it's just like I can relate or learn something new, even though I'm doing ceramics mostly and they're doing a lot of I watch a lot of illustrators, although I do watch this one candle maker. I like her vlogs too. Okay. Ooh, I got another thick dino sticker. Good, because I put my thick dino sticker over by the window, which is near, you know, the sunlight and stuff, and it's starting to fade. Obviously I can't take it off because I actually stuck it there. So this sticker, I think I'll put it in my bullet journal. So I'll save that for that. And then, since these are the only things left, I got 2 of the Christmas pins because I love Christmas. Ginger bun. And cutie pine. Oh, with the glitter. It's so cute. Ah, hopefully it wasn't too blurry, me holding it up like that. But they came out so cute. And then I got some stickers also for my bullet journal. Let's see. Thank you so much. And they're kitties. These are cute. These are really cute. Oh, these are kind of thick. Like, even though the Switch has the Canadian flag on it, I'm just like, I still like it because it's like totally my color palette and it's so cute. And I just got these headphones. They're purple. They're actually like this shade of purple. Like, come on. I got these so that when I play D&D, something comfortable. But then I was like, of course I'm gonna get the one with the cat ears. I love opening mail and talking about it with you guys. So yesterday and today, I had my friend Fernanda come and help me out with making some stuff because she was just like, is it okay if I come and help you in exchange for making a butter dish? She wanted to make like a butter dish and a sugar jar. So I was like, sure. Because there's definitely steps in the process that I can pass off fairly easily to someone, and it's been kind of cool. Don't know how or like when I would like officially offer an apprenticeship, but it's a good way to see how an apprenticeship could go in the space that I currently have. So it's kind of cool. And that was really fun. So she helped out all day yesterday and this morning, and it really gave me a good jump start on all the pre-orders. I'm like almost done with all of the face stuff that I'm making, and then it'll just be like Dungeons and Dragons mugs for like the next 4 weeks. But yeah, I got like a really good head start on all of that. So some of it might even be able to ship next week. And that's kind of exciting for me. Anyways, just gonna finish up my latte, my little matcha drink, and then get back downstairs to work. I love this so much. As I'm setting up my camera, someone decided to take my seat. Hummus. I'll get a different chair and sit there. Whatever day it is. Pretty sure it's Thursday. I am finally downstairs after, I don't know, most of the day I was editing a YouTube video and doing admin things and getting some packages ready to ship out. So that was that. And I brought down some work, and I don't think I've shown you guys my new shelf yet. So let's go see that. Oh yeah, and I have headphones on because the air conditioner is very loud. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I got these shelves from IKEA. I figured I would use this half of
my basement, once I move these totes out of the way, I'll use this half where my sink is for storage. And I think over here I'm gonna do like a little shipping section. I know it's like super basementy, but I'm pretty excited about it. This top shelf is all seconds. So a second in pottery, just like in a lot of different mediums, means something's wrong with it. So like this one is, for whatever reason, really slanted. This one, the glaze ran. So this one I've already sanded down and it's fine, but I wouldn't sell that at full price. So I think I have enough work to do a second sale, and especially after all the pre-orders, I'll probably have more. And then these are all things that are fine. They just haven't been listed in my shop, or they are listed, and yeah, it's more things. These are kind of new. I was just like, oh, I kind of want to make some mushrooms for the front of my house. So this would be like the stake that goes in the dirt, or just straight, and then I would epoxy these on top. I didn't want to fire it like that because I didn't think it would work out how I thought. So I'm really excited about those. But yeah, it's just the IKEA shelves, Ivar. Really cost-effective shelf, and I want to get another one, a second one over here, and attach it with the middle thing, I think. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Getting the rest of the stuff ready for the firing, hopefully soon. Feeling very unmotivated to do any of it, but that's okay. Just listening to podcasts, that's why I have the headphones on. And I listened to Fran's podcast on Patreon, and it's just really cute, and she's great. So anyways, back to work. So this guy looks okay, right? No. So goes into the waste bin. Oops. I just have to shatter the pieces a little bit better. It's Friday. Yay, Friday. Yeah, so most of the day today was downstairs in the studio. Fernanda was here again, so didn't film, but a lot of the same things that you guys have seen. We were able to fill the kiln, which is great. So that is drying out. I'll be able to fire it tomorrow and get a bunch of these pre-orders out pretty speedy quick. I'm excited for that part. I made a bunch of flat trays to fill in some spots in the kiln to make like the most of the firing. And 2 of them are going to be what I design for my Patreon top tier,
which is the teapot tier, you get a thank you gift during the first month of your sign up. And in that, I want to put in some stickers. I mean, you can buy them in my shop, but I feel like it's still nice to get some for free. So some stickers, you'll get a doodle from me, and I wanted to do something ceramic, obviously, because I'm a ceramic artist. I was just gonna do a little trinket tray, and I haven't fully decided what will be on that trinket tray. I'm just like really excited to put together that little package to say thank you for being on the top tier of my Patreon. My ideas for Patreon was like sharing my bullet journal and my sketchbook and like extra businessy type stuff, tips, or just like more behind the scenes than I would normally share either here or on Instagram. Definitely more than on Instagram, because the second I post something that, like, let's say I made a pin and I can't sell it yet because I'm like, right now I'm working on all those pre-orders. I don't know what my next shop update's gonna be. But like, I would show you guys here, and I would show Patreon definitely like right when I get it. So I don't know. It's fun, and I just like really excited about it and stuff. I do have to package up 2 more orders that were not of the pre-orders. They were some stickers and one of the cherry trinket trays. Let me go get it. These guys. I think out of all of the fruits that I did, I think the cherry one was my favorite. And yeah, I'm excited someone got it. It's really cute. But yeah, this would be the size of the tray that will be going out to my top tier Patreon people. But yeah, I think that'll be a cool like package. Some stickers, a little doodle, and a tray. So I think that'll be the consistent thing that I do for that tier. I think maybe I might do a show and tell downstairs, because while I was waiting for things to dry a little bit better, I was going through one of my totes that I used for shows, and it was all like older work, and I was just like, wait a minute, some of this stuff is really cute. So maybe I might do a show and tell of that stuff downstairs. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I tidy up over here. I still have one more tote to empty, but I just stacked all my show totes over here for now. I don't know if my dad still wants those things, so they'll just hang out there. But let me show you some of the new stuff, or things I forgot that I made, basically.
Before I was working with Laguna Bee Mix, I was actually working a lot in terracotta. So most of the stuff that I uncovered was terracotta, and some old thrown pieces like this mug. So this mug is thrown. I'm not sure what I was doing with the foot, but this is all sponged underglazes, and I was really obsessed with doing that as a way to bring color while still only using clear, and I don't know, I really liked it. And I did some Mishima here of some weird looking pugs. But yeah, it's a really big mug, and I did the bottom too. I bet this would hold about 18 ounces. So eventually I'm going to be listing whatever, basically whatever makes the cut. What else was a surprise to me? Oh, this mug. I made a bunch of mugs kind of like this one. And this is kind of like how blobs started. They started off as clouds. So I went from sponged stuff, still doing spongy things, adding faces to like blobs of things, and that's why I call them blobs. Because they started to look more like blobs and less like clouds. And yeah, it's kind of cool to see my evolution of things. And what I do today. Not too much has changed, but these ones I really like, and I haven't made plates with feet in a long time. but these were some of them. So you can see that little price tag. It says $35, but they should probably have been more. If I list them, I'm not sure what I'm gonna charge for them. I'd have to think about what I did to make them. But they came out really cute, and it makes me miss adding feet to things. So I also did that as a bowl, the same sort of design, like as a bowl. The only thing with these bowls is that they all warped. Like they stand up straight, but the edges, like you can see, it's kind of like oblong. It doesn't bother me, but I don't know, it's not like super perfect either. But the feet are really nice. And it's just like a nice terracotta thing. I don't even know if I would like eat out of these. Maybe I will save one for myself, see how I like using it, see how it goes through the dishwasher and stuff before I list it, just so I can, I don't know, talk about it on the internet more appropriately. But yeah, some bowls. But this one, the white kind of faded. I have a cheese plate, again with like some blobs or sponged little friends with faces all over. This is like very much what my work was all throughout my post back, basically. It was like this, just on porcelain instead of terracotta, basically. Oh yeah, and I have this bowl. I am thinking of keeping it to put a plant in it because I do need some planters, and I just got some more macrame, so this might stay with me and just become macrame. But yeah, with the terracotta, you can even see like where my fingers were. This is how my fingers were. You can see the spots. So then there's my fingers for when I dipped it into my white slip and then carved through some of the lines. But I liked the white slip and carving through because then I got darker lines. And then just some sponged underglaze once again. I think I might keep this one. It's really wonky, and I really like this style of stuff. I just don't know how much other people really care for it, and I like leaving the mark of the maker, and I like seeing it personally. And you can see I was pretty careless on the inside with my fingerprints inside the bowl. I don't know, maybe I won't use it for a plant because then you'll never see that. I don't know, but this was coil built. And then I did a flowery foot. So I should coil build more. Coil building just takes longer. A lot longer, actually. Anything else? Ooh, yeah, this guy. So this one was supposed to make like a yarn bucket. So it has holes on the sides. And these holes on the sides, I was planning on doing a handle, braided. I was gonna braid a handle. And then this is where you feed out the yarn through his mouth. But yeah, and he even signed it with a little yarn ball. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe that might be better so you can see it in the light. But yeah, so I signed it with the yarn thing, and I have some yarn bowls that I made and I still think about them. I think they were so beautiful, and every time I think about those yarn bowls, if I find a picture, I'll put it up. But every time I think about that one yarn bowl with the raindrops and everything, like that's like the only shape that would make me consider throwing again, like using a pottery wheel instead of hand building, basically. But if I can recreate that shape hand building, which I know I can, but if I find a way to do it that I find enjoyable, I don't think I'll ever get a wheel. But yeah, it's just, I loved that yarn bowl so much. Maybe I'll make maybe I'll make a series around that idea again, because I've only ever made that one thing and I kind of miss it, and it was really pretty. Is there anything else old? I say old, but it's not even really that old. It's like maybe 5 or 6 years ago some of these things were made. And like I've never posted them online. And I have a whole nother tote of things that like eventually I have a lot of stuff now that I like need to list and take pictures of and stuff. There'll be a whole thing. And I have some of my joke stuff. You guys don't know about this stuff, but I did a whole line of things where they would say jokes on them. And I was very, like, I was obsessed with like putting a question on one side, the answer on the back, or on the inside, or on the bottom. So for example, this one says, what did the left eye say to the right eye? And then on the back side it says, between you and me, something smells. Really dumb jokes. Because I really like puns and dumb jokes, and I always thought that was really fun. To like have a joke and then you don't see the answer until after you drink or eat out of the bowl or cup. So that's another thing I used to do all the time. If you think I should do any of these old ideas, like either that rain cloud yarn bowl or like jokes and puns, I called them dad jokes. So like I had a whole line of dad jokes on mugs and stuff. Let me know in the comments because that'll help me decide if I should explore those ideas again with more skill and stuff. So I also have a few very small, very sweet, I guess you can call this like a spoon rest or a tea rest. Like it could maybe hold like some studs or a ring dish, but I would probably just use this like to rest your spoon after you stirred your tea, or to place your tea bag after it has steeped. They're very small, but I think they are adorable and I kind of miss them. Maybe I'll make these again too. I have made so many different things. It's hard to know like what to do again. This is why I cycle through all these ideas I have. I just cycle through them. Yeah, so eventually these things will be in the shop, I guess. Because there's no in-person anything anymore. RIP shows, RIP markets. Anyways, maybe this is a good place to end the vlog. Hope you enjoyed this show and tell. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like vlog stuff, if you like pottery, if you have a maker business. Maybe I'm your background noise and you're working. Keep going, you're doing great. Yeah. Thank you so much. Stay awesome.